Greetings, dear viewers! I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Final Fantasy II. 610 gold is the cost to recover after that horrible slog through the dungeons beneath Castle Finn. Does anyone here have anything useful to tell me? Anything at all that might help me, I don't know, figure out where to go now? 'Cause I know the name Mysidia has been thrown around a lot, but I don't know where that is. Excuse me, can you help? Take the white mask with you to Mysidia. The mages there should know more about its purpose. Okay. The Empire has been silent of late, but I have no doubt the Emperor is hatching his next plot even as we speak. You must find the ultimatum as soon as possible. Okay. Where is Mysidia? Can anyone please tell me where I would find Mysidia? Yes, I know Minwu left. Wait. It is rumored that a secret connected to the Mysidian Tower lies beneath the castle. Yes, it did. Now, I never did go up these stairs. And I am curious what lies up here. Treasure, break, toad, death! Yes, death. It sounds like such an intimidating magic, until you realize that I've had warp and teleport for a long time, and they are effectively the same thing. Interesting. What is this? Not a ripple of imperfection mars the surface of this mirror. Okay, well, I don't know what it is or how to access it. So I guess I will just ignore it then. But there is... Nope, not letting you block me. So there is that door over here. Is there some way that I can cross the wall? Is there anything at all? Okay, so I can't take a step outside the castle boundary. I legitimately have no idea how I would access that room. Yeah, I got no ideas. Well, barring any better plans, I will check in with Paul, and then I will make for Sid's airship. Ask... Okay, I got a mask. Do you know anything about this mask? Okay. I think that Mysidia was on the list of places that Sid's airship could take me. So I'm just gonna follow that lead and head over to the airship. And hopefully I am right about that. Yikes. I can't believe I'm almost at the point where I'm gonna have to do, like, some legitimate grinding. Where exactly am I? Okay, so basically just straight north from here. And just a little bit east. I do like a lot better how in this game the ship can just drop you off anywhere connected to the water. It's better than Final Fantasy I, where it could only drop you off at a river or, like, a harbor. Especially considering that the harbors seem to be built in, like, the most inconvenient places possible. Where is the town? Here we go. Of course, one step and I fight a bird. Because why wouldn't that happen? Hopefully they've got some new stuff for me to buy in Mysidia. Sid, hey man. What do you know about Mysidia? Nothing. Know anything about mechs or passwords? Yes. I would like to go... Okay, they can't take me to Mysidia. So, where the heck is Mysidia, anyway? Well, where could Mysidia be? Where are places on the map that I haven't been yet? That's the Colosseum and Palmesia. That's Bfxr. What was this area over here? Was that Cashwan? No, that wasn't Cashwan. Cashwan was over here. And then that was the Chocobo Forest, so... so it has to be one of these two locations, then. Well, one of these three. One of these three is... the place I need to go. So dungeons are marked in yellow, and towns are marked in purple. So that must be Mysidia right there. Which means that I have a very long way to go. Dang. I really thought that Sid would be able to fly me there. He can fly me to so many other interesting places that I've never been to. But no. Apparently this one location is simply beyond his abilities. Still, a city of mages. They may have some very interesting things for me to acquire there. Or, more likely, they don't. Do you remember how in the first Final Fantasy, there were basically things to purchase that provided tangible and consistent upgrades all the way up through the last moments of the game? I haven't really been feeling that from this one. Even just normal gameplay has provided me so much gold that I don't feel particularly in danger at all. And I accidentally ran into some cockatrices, but apparently I'm at the right point for them, because sure, why not? Now, alright, I have made it to the correct area. I just have to sail around this continent first. And I am not touching that desert because I fear what lives in deserts. Mostly antlions. Please kill the fish. Thank you. Please kill the other fish. How do sea monsters even threaten you when you're on a ship? Like, okay, so it's a deadly fish. I'm on a boat. So please explain to me how I am remotely threatened by a fish when I am on a boat. Any explanations at all? Another ambush. A good opportunity to level up my fire, though. Go for it, Quill. Good job. As always, your spells are truly our greatest path to victory. Nope. Yeah, this is probably about as close as I can get, realistically. Oh yeah, that looks like the sort of place that's gonna be Mysidia. And I'll bet these are weak against magic. Sorta. Wow. Okay, when even Lerp can only hit for that much, Wow. It completely resisted an attack from Bob. I did not know that was possible, and I am honestly somewhat alarmed. This is Mysidia, Kingdom of Mages. You've certainly come a long way to be here. Yes, I have. I believe it is as you say. The time to break the tower's seal is upon us. Oh, well. Glad they're so accommodating. We have many ancient texts in our town. Please browse them at your leisure. 3 artifacts protect the seal on the tower. 3? Really? I only know about the 2 masks. What's the 3rd one? No, really, what's the 3rd one? If I have to backtrack, I will not be happy. Okay. Weapons. Ooh. Yes, I will buy a new, ridiculously expensive axe for Quill. Oh yeah, I've been gathering treasure for a while now, haven't I? Well, congratulations, Quill. How about armor? Do you mages sell good armor? Not so much. Alright, we'll buy 2 giant's gloves. 1 for Quill and 1 for Layla. Layla? Yes, magic. Oh, I love this. I love this. Yes, yes, yes. Give me all the glorious magics. I want all the magics. I already have those. This is really just repeats of magic shops I've already seen. What about you, though? What do you sell? Oh. Okay. Well, obviously I'm getting a holy tome. And a barrier tome. Actually, let's get 2 barrier and 2 wall tomes. And screw it. Just because I'm here and I have the money, I'll buy another holy tome too. Okay. So, what do I want to do with all this stuff? Well, I want holy on Quill. I know that. Wall and barrier. I will put wall on Lerp. And barrier on Quill. And screw it. I got an aura tome. I may as well put it on somebody. Okay. Yeah, I think that works very well. Just one moment while I rearrange my glorious spells. Let's see. We want... Whoops, not that. Protect, shell, then blink. Blizzard. Let's actually go fire, blizzard, holy. Actually, let's put barrier there. Yeah, that looks about right. You're not going to be a permanent party member, so I'm not especially concerned about your arrangement of spells. But Bob, you are a permanent member of my party, and I care very much about your arrangement of spells. There we go. And can I sell off my extra stuff? Because I have a kind of ridiculous amount of stuff, and I really don't need it. Okay, the mage's staffs do cast spell when you use them, but it's only a level 5 spell, and it hits the whole enemy group, and frankly, it's just not worth my time and investment. I'm going to hold on to my elemental resistance gear, though, just in case I ever end up needing it. Okay. Yeah, I feel confident about that. Now let's go find whoever the hell might be in charge around here. So you want to break the seal on the tower? Yes, I agree. This is the time. We will do nothing to stop you. You must first collect the 2 masks, then travel to a cave you will find somewhere on this continent. Okay. Within, you should find a crystal rod, an artifact you will need if you are to enter the tower. Okay. So I need the 2 masks to enter a dungeon on this continent to get the rod to enter the tower. There's a very small island. A very small island lies in the middle of the sea. There you will find the black mask. Okay. So that's where I need to go. This is a rather elaborate house, considering that there's nothing here. And this is the Tower of Mysidia that I can't actually do anything with. Minwu headed to the tower. A statue of a goddess is enshrined beneath the city. She watches over the crystal rods. Okay. So, did Minwu just not learn about the mask or anything? I mean, they say that he went to the tower, but obviously he doesn't have the masks because I have the masks. So, what the hell was Minwu actually planning to accomplish? What was his plan? I am excited, though. I'll finally get to explore that little island out in the middle of nowhere. I am very quickly running out of places on this world map. Yeah. More buccaneers. Can I flee? Do I have the speed and agility to run away from a group of 6 fat pirates? Yes, I do. Am I on roughly the correct level? Very close. Now I should be on roughly the same horizontal level as the small island. Nope. We're leaving. We are leaving. There it is. The tiny island. Who knows what kind of challenges await inside? Who knows what dangers we will face? But we're going to find out on the next one.